This is Rolling to Die, episode 161. We are in the Blizzard horror tonight, guys, for the Blood Saints. Hit it, DJ. Girls and squirrels. My name's Henry Monty, also known as Mayhem the Heart's Mace. Hey, how you guys doing today? Tonight, we're playing as the Blood Saints on one of their crazy adventures for crazy one or two part, depending on how long it takes. And we're gonna have everybody here introduce themselves before we start this crazy fiasco. As I'll be playing as Mayhem, the Heart's Mace, as myself, as my berserking werewolf, the king of the wares. All right, and what's on the line?
I am Dark Trooper coming from you live from secure location, aka my couch, and I will be playing as Grismont the Face Splitter.
Hello, everybody. I am Sage the Intelligent. Tonight, I will be playing with the halfling druid, Step the Hunter. I hope you're ready.
I'm bringing you your music and playing as everyone's favorite flying Goliath, Valdir Nighthammer. I am DJ Thunderbass.
All right. On that note, I would like everybody to roll 2d20 for me for rolling to die. Let's see how that starts off. One
All
light.
right. Hmm.
9 and 15, 24.
9 and... You said, what was it? 9 and 15?
Oh. 17 light, 10 dark.
All right. Thunderbase?
My dice are not wanting to cooperate with me today.
Uh-oh. Not again.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. A 7 light, 4 dark.
Oh, no.
And I rolled a 5 light and 4 dark.
Oh, man.
Neither of us having a good day. Zenta says he might be joining us. Well, I'll find out when he shows up. And on that note, we're going to start off with our rolling to die.
Here we go, folks. Here we go.
Out of everybody, Spev and Grismont have it pretty all right. Grismont and the dark side of it, waking up as having a rough day, whatnot, it doesn't bug him. He having fun. Spev waking up perfectly fine. Nothing bothers her. As for Mayhem and Valnir, though, guys had the worst sleep of the night as they had this cold shiver down their spine from the cold, the weather, and the depths. They didn't know what shook them. But as they're in this frosted wasteland that they've been asked to go for mercenary work, they were told that there were a few renegade were tribes. And there was a blizzard that just would not end, that became a horror over time. Just pain and frost. So we were told to go through this area where there's supposed to be a cave that leads to these kind of creatures and monsters we've been told of that have been freezing the abyss and sending their monsters out to attack these towns. And on that note, we wake up at the edge of one of the towns that leads right to it, near the cave. As the last place these guys let off was a nice warm bed, and they haven't been in a warm bed for a couple nights now. You guys all wake up in the morning, sun just rising. What are each one of you doing? Speb, for you, as the druid, you have some options. You could have just been a polar bear the whole time, nice and cuddling in, staying nice and warm, and then shifting from there. If not, you have your magical means for any of your characters. But Mayhem and Valnir decided to sleep in a little igloo they made, and it wasn't sealed right. What do you guys say?
Frost on their toes and frost on their fingers.
Okay, so in the igloo, Speb wakes up from the igloo, so she walks out as the polar bear, stretching her back legs, just walking towards the edge of an ice block to go digging for a fish out of the water. But realized the lake was frozen. So she just grumpily just sat there with a grump face, just because there was nothing to grab. Just sat there and just looked disappointed.
Oh yeah, it says it is super frigid in the area we're in, as there's a
she forgot the area was frozen completely, so there's nothing to hunt for.
Right. So you feel this blizzard coming from a direction heading forward towards you, which happens to be led towards where the cave is. Grismont, how are you waking up and getting up before we get to me and Thunderbase?
See, I wake up in the morning, and then I scream at the top of my lungs, "What's going on?"
Wow.
Oh God.
No, Grismont is still snoring loudly, going, shaking you, not only your igloo, but all the icicles around us. With his bellicose snores.
That would have been funny if there was something happened to that. I think I want to roll something for that.
Everybody's still in the igloo, and it's above all the icicles.
So the icicles is blocking off by the igloo, right?
So, because of Grismont snores, shaking and rupturing, you guys all have to make a dexterity save. Let's see if you guys can make it.
Oh man! Even with Speb outside the igloo,
there's icicles all around you. They're shaking everywhere.
Oh boy!
10.
If something happens, I blame the orc for this. Okay, here we go. A 12 plus 3, 15 for dexterity save.
All right, what else do you guys get? Got for you. You said 17.
I
Me,
said
I got 10.
18.
I had a 12 plus 3, 15.
15. Okay. What was yours, Trooper? 10. Okay. What is yours, Thunder Base?
An 18 plus 4, 22.
I got a 13 plus 5. I got 18. The save was a 14. Only person that had something bad happen to Charisma.
Oh boy.
So all of us lay there. Everything's shaking abruptly. Because Grismont is the one making everything vibrate and shake with his crazy snoring. An igloo starts shaking, and then this ice spike above the igloo comes down, smashing through the igloo, right next to Grismont's head. As it doesn't pierce him, but it more a bunch of stuff falls on him. Mayhem and Valnir both happily just laying next to the walls as it collapses, and we don't get to take the brunt of the fall. Grismont takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it comes crashing down on him half asleep. It's like an alarm clock to wake him up, reminding him of the old times, or how they used to wake up was by beating the crap out of each other. So, what does Grismont say or do as you get woken up by a bunch of ice blocks falling on top of you?
Demon goes, whoa! Ah!
Bev and bear in a bear voice. Just
Right. So, as you guys do that, stop the monster. Mayhem and Valnir get up. Valnir, what do you do or say as we wake up as a bunch of the ceiling just fell down? As Grismont sat up quickly as the polar bear laughed.
First, I gotta roll myself a Constitution. Because with as bad as a rolling to die that I had, I gotta make sure I don't transform while sleeping. I gave a 5 plus 2, 7. Yeah, I transform during sleep. So I wake up as a werepanther.
That's funny. You look over, seeing me still as a werewolf, going, at least we're warm. But now we got ice cubes everywhere. Thanks, green skin. As Mayhem gets up, they look ahead and they see this cold, abrupt wind. I would like, everybody to roll a perception check, please.
Constitution check?
No, perception with disadvantage as the cold winds are blowing right into your guys' face and eyes.
ooh. Oh man.
The only person who'll get a straight roll will be Spev as a polar bear.
I got 10. Double 5.
I rolled double nines. This is funny.
So what? We're rolling a perception. You said.
Yes, perception check.
Which makes sense for me since I'm still under the rubble.
Right. I have natural advantage on that.
All right, and so on disadvantage.
But I was
that means
outside the igloo,
you
wasn't
roll
I?
a straight.
So I roll a straight.
Yeah,
Oh,
straight.
me roll straight.
Yeah, same thing with that.
Hey! 3 plus 1, 4.
15 plus 2, 17. Then
I don't see anything.
Let's see. My perception on top of my, I got an 8 plus 9. So I think I'm okay with a 17. Everybody else having a hard time in the wind is Mayhem as a werewolf just points his eyes and looks out far enough as he sees the entrance to the cave and sees the wind and ice and frost blowing from it. Not from around it, but from the hole itself spraying out in a widened form. So what do you guys do as I point the direction?
Well, Stev runs straight to the cave to get out, and well, still in polar bear form. But as she goes inside the cave, she transforms back into herself to get out of the wind safely.
Grismon's still digging himself out of from under the ice.
That's funny.
All you see is an arm come up out of the ice, going. This big green fist come right out of the ice, the pile where the igloo used to be, and just feeling around, trying to get like a lever to pull himself up.
As Mayhem looks over, and you do a strength check with him as he grabs your arm to pull you up. I got a 15 plus 5, so 25 or 30, 20. I pull you right up out of the rubble. Come here, green boy. Let's go. I know it's a little cold out here for you guys.
Cold. Grismon just looks him dead in the eyes like, I don't feel cold.
So did we get caved in because of his snoring?
Yeah, the igloo caved in, and we were laying at the edges of the wall, so it didn't actually hit us; it just missed us. Because that's why I had everybody roll. And the other
so we're not trapped in a cave then, or are we?
No, we're heading towards the cave. We made an igloo that happened to be between town and between the cave.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was outside the cave or inside the cave.
Yeah, we're outside the cave, but we're within the direction, maybe a couple hundred feet, somewhere along those lines to walk. So as we start gathering our gear, Mayhem tells everybody to get ready as we're going to head through this. It's going to take everybody at least 2 survival checks to make it to this cave entrance with the wind and this frosty blizzard flowing at us. Mayhem, you see him pull out his mace, and you see him pull up a shield as he raises it in front of him. He smacks the mace across his shield as it lights up with a green flame, glowing. All right, guys. Luna made this shield so I can guide the way. Let's push forward. Come on, Dom. Let me know, or come on, Steph. Let me know if there's any other critters out there as we start heading towards.
Let's do it. What about the other two? Are they right behind us or what?
Grismont and Valnir, they're gathering their gear. You guys should be right behind us. Who are you guys are going to stay behind in this order as Mayhem and Spev are up front?
I'll bring up the rear because I'll be hovering a little bit, so I'll have more of an aerial view. So I'll be.
Well, are we in a blizzard?
We're heading towards a blizzard right now that's shooting towards us.
So being airborne would not be a good idea.
He's going to be at disadvantage when it starts getting closer.
I mean, of course, when it gets close, I'll land.
Yeah, it's going to start pushing you back. I was going to start telling them to react shortly after, but I was waiting.
Grismont slaps his axes together and that ignites them to get us some more heat.
All right, so you ignite them. You sit in the middle, walking with us as your axes are lit into flames. As I have the flaming shield ahead, we start walking forward, and then we have Dom as the polar bear heading towards us until he changes from polar bear to something else, or keeps as it, or owl bear, his choice. You're
I'm a mountain Goliath.
master
I have
druid. You can
resist-
change whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm a mountain Goliath. I have resistance to cold.
Yep, you have resistance gold. I'm a different kind. I'm a regular Goliath. It's
You're
like
a
a half.
forest Goliath.
Yep, I'm a half breed. So that's the difference between us. And I don't like the cold too much, so my gear and armor is what keeps me going. But for you, you're fine. This is like nothing to you. You're like, oh, it's another Tuesday.
And Grismont, what about Grismont about wintry weathers?
Oh,
I have
orcs
my
don't
axe
really
right
pertain too well to weather, but like ice coldness. But at the same time, that they are pretty buff and built, and they're durable, so it doesn't affect them in the bad ways. It might slow them down depending on how close he gets. His fire axes are helping though because it's keeping him warm directly. Unless he has gear that's helping him as well, like any kind of protection. You guys can explain if you have any kind of cover up or gear. Mayhem has his winter gear on right now with like a big purple trench coat thrown over him, and his big shield and his mace.
well, Spav is staying as a polar bear since she does not have any clothing garments.
Yeah, you can change into your stuff when you can, and because you're a druid, you just instantly shapeshift.
Animals that can take the cold, basically.
Yep. Edward Knight's perfect, or not Edward Knight, but
Next thing you know, she turns into a penguin.
Oh, jokes. Okay. Just
All right,
waddling all over the place, huh?
All right. So, you guys start heading forward, and I need all of you to do a survival check for me.
Oh boy, that survival check. Oh.
This is going to be with advantage for the first, but the second one's going to be a straight roll. The third one,
I
is
rolled
gonna be-
2 nat ones.
Oh wow.
I got
7.
17. I got 17 plus 5, 22.
15 plus 8, 23. No, 15 plus 8. Is that? Yeah, 23.
I got a 19 plus 8.
27.
So-
Nice.
With this, in a comedic fashion, we start moving forward pretty well first. As the blizzard picks up, Valnir flying behind us, doing well at first, and then the gust goes under his feet, flips him forward, and spins him around us, and then throws him back a moment. So you fly 10 feet back as you get into a bay of snow that
I am going to roll an athletics
Oh,
advantage
Valnir, what are you going through?
to, I'm going to do this to see if I can land perfectly.
all right.
Valnir, what are you going through, buddy?
15 plus 10, 25.
All right, so you landed with snowbank in confidence. As you land feet first, like, yay, I'm standing, I'm good, and then you realize, like you landed onto something. As a big, large Yeti rises up
Oh
and
no.
flings you over. I need you to do another acrobatics or athletics, and a dexterity save for me. A Thunderbolt. Dexterity save and then acrobatics or athletics to see for landings.
Dexterity save is 17 plus 10, 27. And then the athletics, a 19 plus 10, 29.
Okay. So you flip around, landing roughly and falling, not taking any damage, but sliding across right back to us. As this big Yeti stands up and grabs a thing of snow and lifts it up and just turns it into a solid ice ball. And
You
he
hear
rolls it up,
Valnir as
and
Valnir gets back to you guys. He says, "Ugh, "Did I do that?"
as you say that, he rolls a nat 20 for bowling. He rolls a giant ice ball that rolls and gets bigger and hits all of you like pins. What do all you guys say or do as you roll and turn around at this nat 20 hit?
Grismod does a zog and it falls back.
I get hit. I get hit, land, and I'm just like, strike. Ugh.
Bev just rolls around on the belly like as a penguin. She rolls around the belly, just sliding around, sliding around. Meek, 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 meek. That's funny.
We lost our DM.
Like, share, and subscribe. And continue watching us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. The DM stepped out for a moment, so we'll be right with you guys. We're back to our regularly scheduled program. The DM is returned. That was the quickest break we ever seen, folks. We'll bring back every heart, so let's change the game. With every new motion, pave the way with unwavering devotion. When there's nothing we need to
I am curious as to how much damage we all just took.
Oh God.
pave the way with unwavering devotion. When there's nothing we need to hide your emotions, all you'll find. These feelings are only just the start with the modern day Mozart.
Yeah. So sorry about that. Kid wanting to choose the worst timing to cry for reasons. Every single one of you took 47 points of bludgeoning damage from being hit by this giant frozen ball. And then he's going to do a jump slam attack. And the first person going to do a jump slam attack to is me. Now I got to roll for that. All right. You guys do that damage. And what do you guys say as you guys start getting up around this Yeti standing there as he looks like he's gesturing to something?
How much was the damage, first of all, from the ice ball?
47 points.
Yeah, 47 points from a giant ice ball. Everybody got hit. A surprise attack from a giant ice ball.
Grismont does a perception check to see if he can see the Yeti.
Oh man.
Okay, there we go. Beta gets to go to playground and have fun. So, on that note, you've seen the one Yeti. I want everybody here to do a perception check for me before.
I got 16.
Okay. What else do you guys get?
13 plus 1, 14.
What are we?
Okay.
What are we rolling for?
Perception.
Perception.
All right. For perception, I have a 16 plus 2, 18.
Okay. All right, I got a 16. You see from the distance another Yeti coming about 20 feet, running towards you guys. That he screwed up from a giant snow puddle as well. As you guys are about halfway towards the entrance to the cave, you notice that they both seem like they're kind of guarding it in some kind of formality. And I need everybody here to roll initiative before we get any further.
All right, it's initiative time.
22.
Nat 20 plus 4, 24. Wow, the first nat 20 I get's on an initiative.
Oh my goodness, man! I have a 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay. What'd you get, Grismont?
I got 22.
22, and then I got a 19 plus 5. I got a 24 as well. So me and Valnir have to do rollies. I got a 12. Double 12s. That's even funnier.
A 19.
All right, so you go first. I go second. And then it
I'm
goes
last.
Grismont, and then it goes Spev.
I'm last.
That's fine. Okay, so all of us get up. We'll have Zenta be NPC'd for now. Or he'll just show up when he wants. The monsters. Yetis. A dirty 20. Oh, wow. And the other one got a 26.
So one enemy that goes before all of us.
And it happens to be the one that just slammed on top of me and did the ground pound.
Oh.
With a 21 to hit, but it actually misses me because I have an armor class of 23. As I raise up my shield blocking, he starts ground pounding and hitting. He does how many hits? Where's the D4? Two ground pounds. So the second hit is a dirty 20, doesn't hit. Just boom, boom. I block again. But he takes the shield effect of burning shield. He takes 13 points of fire damage from the first ground pound and 20 points from the second as his arms burn. And that's actually pretty good because he gets double damage for that. That's ow. Arms severely burnt. He pulls off, and the last thing he can do is he's going to do a curdling scream. So I need everybody here to do a Constitution save for me, please.
Ooh. 5. 2 plus 3.
13 plus 2.
21, 19 plus
13
2.
plus 2, 15.
I got a 22. I got a 17 plus 5. All right. Anybody got under a 16 is now in some kind of form of paralyzed as you're holding your ears from this curdling scream as it just echoes through your brain. It's like one drill and another drill meeting in the middle. But okay, so that'll be for whoever didn't make the save. It'll be 12 points of sound damage to your ears.
Good God. Poor little penguin's going to the poor little penguin I got is going to transform back.
All right, Valnir. It is now your turn.
Okay, the one that just did the scream is the one over top of you, right?
Yes.
I am going to hit it in the mouth with my hammer.
Oh my goodness.
19 plus 12, 31.
That's gonna hurt.
You hit.
That's gonna
And it
hurt.
screeches. This giant hammer comes clocking it right now, silencing its scream. Doing how much
That's gonna
damage?
hurt.
It's doing, wow, only 7 points of damage. Bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Plus, I'm not done calculating. Plus 4 more points of force damage.
Ugh. Ugh. That hurt.
Okay.
That's gonna hurt.
How much bigger is the target than me?
He is bigger than you. He is about 14, 15 feet tall.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so then. That's one more. So I had another 7 points of force damage onto that.
All right. You clocked him good. He just busted.
Oh, wait. I forgot. This is the character with my lightning ring.
Uh-oh.
I add a little extra
Which is
lightning
6
charge.
points of lightning damage now.
All right. So he gets that pretty good on top of that. Steps back. All right. So what else do you do?
And now the back.
Swinging the hammer back the other direction.
12 plus 12, 24 to hit.
That hits.
Doing
That's
13
wild, man.
points this time. 13 points of damage this time. Final.
All right.
And then that's the bludgeoning damage. Then 13 more points of force damage. And 4 more points of lightning damage.
Oh man.
Ooh, I mean, he got messed up. He's not dead, but you surprised the hell out of him.
That would have been overkill if he did.
Now make a dex save for the bonus action.
Uh-oh.
A 2 plus 4.
He is taking
Oh dear.
26 points of poison damage from poison spray.
Yeah, Valnir just poison sprayed him.
Bam,
All right. He
bam,
takes
bam,
half that. Oh, he takes half as he's immune to or has a resistance to poison, not immune, but it's resistance. But he's surprised and messed up as he stumbles back, stepping behind Mayhem as you hit him and then hit him again and then spit in his face in a very rude way. That must have burnt.
Spin him in the eye.
All right, as you do that, I'm on the ground. I got to use my bonus action to get up or my movement. Because I'm right next to him, I'm going to utilize taking out my movement by doing a nip up. As I do an acrobatics or athletics. Nat 20. Now give me a nat 20. And I perfectly nip up without using my hands. I just nip up with my neck, swinging up, which I'm going to use for attack momentum with my mace and shield. I rolled double 2s. I mean, it's a critical, but on the low side. So I swing this mace down at this Yeti as I'm flipping myself up, coming right back down. I slam down. As I do, I'm going to be doing how much damage? 18 plus 6, so 24. Okay, 24 damage. And that's not including the flame, the green flame damage. It's an extra 4 more points on top of it. But my mace slams down to the ground at our feet. All around us. Now I gotta roll a chance dice. Ooh, it's a tie. 3 skulls, 3 shields. You guys are lucky. This is interesting. All right, the ground cracks and opens up a water crack that just shifts as Mayhem has to jump back and use acrobatics or athletics. Valnir, you do as well. You two we're the closest. All right, I think I got advantage. 15 plus. Okay, so 26. What did you get, Valnir? For DJ Thunderbird.
What is it we're rolling?
You are rolling acrobatics or athletics to jump out of the way as there's a crack in the ice at our feet as we're standing on
13 plus 10, 23.
All right, so you and me both jump out of the way as this Yeti, right at his last moment, literally about to die from injury, water cracks under him, and he as he tries to reach up at us again, you just see him start just turning to ice as he reaches up. And then you slowly see him sink as he comes
That
down.
Yeti chose the wrong ones to go after. It went after the 2 that had the worst night.
Right? We had the worst sleep, and you went after us. But now for the other 2 for that. All right, so I look over, and I'm going to use my guarding stance and as a sentry and hold with my shield and hold the mace and wait for them to run past. So if this other Yeti goes near me, I'm going to hit him. But my turn is done as I do that. Grismont, it is now your turn. And then right after your turn is the second Yeti. As it is running right at you, frothy mouth with ice claws on each hand.
I charge. I go into rage mode and I charge right back at it.
All right, get a +3 for your rage. All right, so run at him. He was sinking in during the combat, so he's about 10 feet away, and you're starting to run at him. Now you both be about 5 feet away, and you're within a melee range. What is the thing you're going to do?
I jump and you activate my jet boots and go and just do like a cannonball right into the middle of his chest.
All right, roll an attack for me, and then use acrobatics athletics for the cannonball.
I got 18 plus 10. That's 28 for the athletics. As for the attack, do I use unarmed strike?
It technically would be because you're bueling your body at you. And your axes, if they're coming into play, swinging at him too, then you can add in the axes. So are you doing like a kind of like a Street Fighter with the one guy just rolling?
Hit him in the chest and smash up with the axes.
Okay, so roll 1 unarmed strike, which will be your like a body attack, and then roll your dual axe attack.
I got a dirty 20, 11 plus 9 for the unarmed strike.
Okay.
And doing damage, doing 4 points of damage to him.
As you bludgeon, smash into him. All right, and now you're flinging up your axes. Now roll those attack with those axes and see if they hit or not.
One's a 21, 12 plus 9. The other one is a 14, 5 plus 9.
All right, so one axe does connect and the other one misses. Where are you slashing with this axe as you're slamming forward into him and then flinging up your axe at him?
I'm going after one of the arms.
All right, so you
Like I
slash.
gave him right here, and I'm going to probably go up and go right up to it, like right here in one of his
All right.
biceps.
You hit the arm. How much damage are you doing with these flaming axes? Then you double damage the flaming axes because it's fire.
So 9, that's 18, and do 1d6 because of the fire. Add another 6, so that's 18, 24.
So you just his right arm as it was coming down, and you slashed at it, ripping it up. You see the hair just ignite and just burn up all around its arm as it screeches in pain.
And
Being
surprised. Wouldn't it be also be surprised because it's never seen fire before?
Oh, they've seen fire. The Yetis are smart. They just know to avoid fire. Same thing with trolls. So you slashed and burned his arm on one arm, and he took the damage and he's bleeding. He's not dead, but he got surprised. So you have that. You have done your movements and your attacks into a combo that'll end your turn. Now it is his turn, and he is right standing there at you.
Oh wait,
And right,
you
get a what?
Remember, I get healed because of my amulet.
Yeah, heal yourself with your amulet, and right after you do that, he's going to be looking right at your face, trying to do something. 17 plus 10 of 27. So he looks right at you with rage and anger, and wraps his arms around you, and beels you up in the air to slam you right down into this frosted stone behind him. Doing 14 points of bludgeoning damage, plus slamming the stone for 7. So 21 points of damage altogether. But you're enraged, so that gets halved.
So 7?
No, instead of 21, it'll be 10. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into this. All right. The next thing he's going to do is he's going to try to use the ice around you to form a cone to try to freeze you. I need you to make a Constitution save, Dark Trooper, with Charisma. You have do it as a straight roll, not advantage. This will be a straight roll.
Net 1 plus 3, 4.
Ooh, nat 1. So, Grismon, as you're looking around, you get slammed and you're all surprised. He stands up above you and raises his hands as you see the ice and snow shift around you, kind of like a coffin, as everything gets dark around you and turns this ice cold, like quick ball of frozenness, and you're stuck in the middle of it. It actually freezes you for a moment, and you're frosted for the rest of your turn. You have to roll a Constitution save to get out. You will have advantage, though, because you do have your fire axes and still technically ignite. You have advantage when it comes to it to break off free, but you won't be until your next turn, which is coming. All right, so he does that, and he's going to turn around, and he's just going to look over at the little penguin all confused and step forward, and that's the last thing he can do is start stepping forward towards Spev. Now, Spev, now it is your turn.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. What have I missed as I've been away from it?
Combat.
Okay. We got some enemies, I see.
Mayhem and Valnir just wrecked one, and the other one started to fight with Charisma next to you. Charisma ran over and started beating the crap out of him until the Yeti decided to just say screw it and belly to belly and turn him into a frost coffin. And now you have this Yeti turning and looking towards you as a penguin walking towards you. What do you do?
All right.
He is about 8 to 6 feet walking towards you, and he shortly should be within melee.
Well, since I can't do nothing much as a penguin, guess I'm gonna have to transform. Have to use have to roll for something to transform.
What are you going to be?
Gotta go back to being a polar bear.
All right, so you shift over being a polar bear.
Dang it, Thomas!
Right.
So what I'm gonna start with is having the bear to to start for. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna roll for. I'm gonna do a roll for intimidation. I'm gonna roll for intimidation, and we have a 15 plus 2, 17. Is that enough for intimidation?
No, he rolls a 17. He meets you at it. So you try to intimidate him, he just looks at you, and you both just do a stare off. What are you going to do now?
Work. Guess
No.
that doesn't work. So I'm gonna roll for attack.
All right, so you guys playing slaps, staring at each other, and just who's going to slap first. The polar bear gets to slap first.
So I roll for strength check.
Roll for a unarmed strike.
Roll for unarmed
And-
strike.
Yes, roll an unarmed strike.
Okay. That means a straight roll. I rolled a 16.
16. You miss as you try to swipe at this big yeti that's bigger than you. Yeah, he steps back and smirks at you, getting ready to try to like stomp your head. What are you doing now as he raises his leg up?
I'm gonna roll for strength to grab his foot.
All right.
Here we go. Come on, save me, hopefully. A 19 plus 2, 21.
21. All right. So with the 21, as you try to go for a stomp, you catch his foot. He looks at you with his eyes all big and wide. Now roll. Are you going to try to flip him, or are you trying to squeeze his foot? You're trying to pull him down. What are you doing? And that'll determine your roll.
I was gonna grab. Well, it depends on if I make it or not. I was gonna grab him by his foot and just start throw. It's gonna throw him up and then slam him down like as if he's like a caveman club.
So roll a strength check.
All right.
Or a pretty strong.
Right, roll for strength check. Okay. Here we go. A nat 20 plus 2, 22.
So this bear catches his foot. And you pick him right up to the polar bear and slam him right down. All right, do a damage of 2d10s plus 10 damage.
How many d10s?
2. 2d10s plus 10.
Okay, 2 d10s coming right up. 1. Here's the other one. Okay. Let's do it. This is gonna be fun. Okay, 2d10s plus 10. Okay. I rolled a 10 and an 8, which is 18 total, plus the other 10. That's 28.
All right. You messed him up. Like when you slammed him down, his eyes flickered for a moment. You didn't KO him, but he's laying down now. He's not prone. The ground underneath you slammed him was the edge of where the ice is hitting where the ground is. Half his body hit the ground, half his body hit the ice as it's spider cracked across.
Ooh.
So, is there anything you do for else before you end your turn? Anything you say?
Just roaring at him, just
All right, and the one guy, he's next. He died. He fell and drowned. So now, Thunderbase, as Valnir, it's going to be you, and then me. So what do you do? As you and me are about 15 feet away from this, as you see the bear slam down the Yeti. What do you do, Valnir? As he's about 15 feet away. And there's an ice crack across you have to jump over. Okay. What do you do, Thunderbase? As it's your turn.
Okay, so this creature's prone now, right?
Yes, knocked prone, laying on the ground, half on ice, half on solid ground.
Can I use mold earth to take the half part that's ice out from underneath him?
You could.
Drop him. I'm gonna do that. Drop him in the water.
up. Somebody swimming with the frozen fishes.
And that's just an automatic.
It's just laying there. The part of the ground that was holding up, frozen parallel to the ground of the water, just disappears and pools under. As at first the Yeti's thinking he's okay laying down, whoop, his legs go right in as the water streams right up this giant hole.
And then I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Ray of Frost to seal it back up.
All right, you will take half damage, but if what you're doing is trying to solidify and hold him in place, you're doing a good job.
17 plus 6.
Yes, you froze him to this hole. He literally just flopped his feet right in, and now he just all from his shoulders down frozen. So he's just now just a head. Like a head and some shoulders just looking at you, trying to bite and snap at your feet. What do you do, Valnir? You gonna play some golf?
Yep. Oh yeah, he took 8 points of frost damage from that as well.
All right, so it'll be 4 points.
Yep. And an 18 plus 12, dirty 30. 4. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
It sounded like a golf ball. Sounded like the golf ball just went flying.
13 points of force damage.
Yeah.
And 4 points of lightning damage.
I know he won't be getting up after that hit.
So how do you want to do this? He just took his head off. He just...
I sit there, I look, I line up my... I put my foot on his head, line up my hammer like a crochet ball.
Someone in the background should say, "Nice shot."
I swing back 4 as lightning starts igniting at the end of the hammer, and
Now,
Off
The
something-
Yeti going, no. Oof, and the head comes off. The head flies all the way into the cave.
Someone in the background should just like
Gold! You see Mayhem trying to do like a little goal dance.
makes
So-
you wonder what the hell is he doing?
Mayhem looks over at the rest. Oh, that was a Yeti experience. Now let's head to this cave. We start walking towards the cave. Does everybody else start walking towards the cave?
You forgot about me.
Oh, I definitely am.
You forgot me. I'm still stuck in the ice ball.
Ha! Crap. All right, so we all
Who's
get ready
gonna
to
roll the
stop.
ball? Who's gonna
Green
roll
guy.
the ball?
Yep, we got to roll perception check to see if we notice Grismont frozen. I noticed him. Yeah, 16 plus 8. 9.
2 plus 1, 3. I don't.
You know.
18 plus 2, dirty 20.
All right, so me and Dom walk over there as Dom points over as Spev as the polar bear at the ice globe. Mayhem walks up, ignites his mace flamingly as he sees a small flicker of fire in the ice. Grismont, if you like, roll a Constitution save to make sure you can start melting this ice for me to make it easier to crack as I swing a hammer.
I believe you said I get advantage with that.
Yeah, you do for the having them already ignited. And I got a 16 plus 12, so I got a 28 to hit. So I'm going to be hitting this.
I got 12, 9 plus 3.
Okay. You try, but it's not enough. But it does make it so you don't stay fully frozen. But you're like just starting to move. But you see a flaming mace coming down at the clearness of the ice. And it smashes right in front of you, this big flame, cracking it open, doing 7
You break it up.
4 points of fire damage as it melts over a big hole for you. Come on, Greenskin. We knew this going, Grismont. There's something ahead.
Grismont gets up on his feet, uses his axes to start drying himself off.
All right, you start doing that as we all start walking towards the cave. I need everybody to do one more survival check for me, please. This one is going to be a straight roll.
Oh, God. Nat 20 plus 8, 28.
17 plus 5, 22.
Survival. 19 plus 8 for me. Nice. 20.
All right.
What'd you get? Nice. What'd you get, DJ Thunderbass? For you,
BRB.
Hey, LOL. Haha. Everybody else succeeds, though.
Is this for survival or
Survival.
Yeah, survival.
a 13 plus 7? 30, 20.
All right, fast. We make it through as the blizzard pushes and rushes on. It feels like it's coming right out of the cave, blowing right at us. The
Oh, man.
50-foot wide cave hole that's about 25 foot to 30 foot high. Frosty
Isn't that a
cold.
plus surprise?
As we walk in, you start feeling that the wind feels different. It's like a magical effect from near the opening and entrance we enter towards after like 20 feet or so. But right as we do that, I need everybody here to roll a perception check for me. And if you have dark vision, you have a straight roll. If you don't have dark vision, you have disadvantage.
Oh, no. I have disadvantage. I don't have dark vision.
Oh, I have a straight roll because I have the eyes of the eagle, so I have a natural advantage. So
Well,
Henry, I got a 7, but I got
19 plus
I
1,
got
34.
passive perception of 15.
so what am I rolling for? Perception or
Perception.
something?
Perception.
Okay. Oh man, I got disadvantage because I don't have dark vision.
Henry, I got a 7, but I also have passive perception of 15.
Yeah, okay, that'll get you basic, but do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then you're good.
Roll
Mayhem
the
in
one
werewolf form does, but not in his
for
human form.
perception. 1 + 2, 3. Sucks.
But I rolled a nat 1, even with my dark vision. So
Technically,
That's
transformed, I would have dark vision, right?
yeah, when you're in Black Panther form, you have dark vision.
Because I am still. I never detransformed
Yeah,
after waking
We're
up.
still
So my
we're
character
still wears.
Yeah. And again, not just that, I'm also wearing the eyes of the eagle.
Oh yeah, that'll help you. So yeah,
So I
the
have
person that
natural
doesn't
advantage
is
anyway.
all the rest of you, you
But
guys
I
all
still rolled
notice it.
19 plus 1.
You all notice these frosty spider webs. Except for Mayhem as he turns around and walks into some of them. His mace burns a few, and so does his shield, but his chest plate and coat catches by his legs as well. It activates the trap of where this giant ice spider starts crawling from the ceiling down. And when I mean giant, I mean like big.
Size of Buick.
So I get caught up in it. It's coming at me. What are you guys doing?
Boss, and it's coming right at you.
You know, arachnids are scary, but when they can withstand cold, this is not cool. As it comes down on all 8 legs, these 2 giant, huge, frozen-looking pincers.
Oh boy.
What do you guys do for reaction before it goes to initiative?
I chuckles one of my flaming axes at one of its legs, trying to free you.
All right, roll an attack as you're throwing it, and then
And I totally miss. 2 + 9, 11.
it flies right past and just sticks to a block of ice and melts down with the flaming axe.
I wave my hand up and then it returns to my hand. Remember?
Yes, you do have that ability with these as they've been upgraded. It comes back, but in a comedic way, that there's just this big trail of a slice of fiery ice. All right, what is your you Dom, and what do you do, Thunderbase?
For Spev, I change into a snow leopard.
All right, you turn to the snow leopard. Now, what about you, Thunderbase?
I needed to make a dex save.
All right. 18 plus 4 at 22.
Oh, it's lucky then. I can't do anything then.
All right. And I have to do a strength check to see if I can rip out. 19 plus 5. I yank out.
Taking a couple of hairs out with it. Yow!
Right, as a werewolf, a bunch of chunk of gray and black hair all stuck in it. Now everybody roll again.
Like Henry, like you're getting a Brazilian wax.
Yeah, I've had those. It actually depends on where. It really would surprise you. A 21 for me for my new initiative.
8 plus 4, 12.
A 17 + 3, 20.
Oh, right, initiative. +10 + 4, 14.
14. All right. Once we get to the 2-hour mark for Liberty, that's when we're going to end it tonight and go into a 2-parter for next week, as we still have plenty of leeway to go into a whole another segment.
All
So-
right.
Got these. Got these 4. Okay. Hey, you want to join in or not, James? You good? All right. Yeah, a little different. All right, so now I got to roll for the spider. Frost spider. Wow, he rolled that one. And that one plus 5. So a 6.
Shoot, spider, go away.
All right, so Spider Frost, I got a 6 for its initiative. All right, first up, me. Secondly, Spev. Third, Grismot. Fourth, Mayhem. Pulls back as he is the closest to the spider and swings the flaming mace, hitting him with a 18 plus 12, a dirty 30, doing 14 plus 6, 20 damage, plus the fire damage. It's doubled, so it's 5, so it's to 10. So you see a big flaming burn across the top of its side of its eyes. I try to swing at its head, and it gets part of its leg. I raise my shield up, and I'm going to hold in a sentry mode. So if it tries to get past, I get to swing at it and have it come at me. And I will end my turn there. Steph, it is your turn.
All right. As Spev transforms into this snow leopard, it runs towards the pincher as it pounces towards one of its legs.
All right. So an acrobatics or athletics with advantage, and then if you get that good, it'll be an advantage on your attack.
All right.
Not, it'll
Here
be
we go. Okay, not bad.
What'd you get?
I have a 14 plus 3, 17 for,
All right, so
for acrobatics.
You needed at least a 16 to make it with advantage. So you take advantage for your attack. Now, what is your attack? This is going to be like a claw attack.
Yes, it's gonna be a claw attack to get the leg. It's gonna be a double. It's gonna be a double slash, like simultaneously
Right.
type of slash. So let's go for strength. Here we go. Critical 17, critical for both.
Oh, double 17.
Yes.
All right. So roll damage for each claw.
All right.
It'll be
And for
slashing
damage, I have-
damage.
which is D10, correct?
Yes.
All right.
D10
each
plus
claw.
a plus 6 modifier.
Okay, 2d10s plus what modifier?
And plus a plus 6.
All right, so let's go with for the first claw. It is a 6 and a 1 plus 6. That is 13.
Okay.
And then for the second claw, it is a 7 and an 8, 15 plus 6, 21.
All right. Yeah, you messed up one leg pretty bad. It's all ripped up to shreds, and it's all burnt too. End your turn. As now it is Grismont's turn. Then Velnir's on deck.
Go get him.
Grismont's going to go after that other leg. That leg that Sven just damaged.
All right. Go and run at it and do what you need to do. What do you
I do a hamstring attack.
you gonna attack the spider's hamstring? I don't think spiders have hamstrings.
Let me see. Hang on. Let me find it.
They don't function like we do.
Saw it of this head. I guess I saw something.
Oh, that's funny. It tied again.
Oh, here you go. Hamstring blow. When you are chosen, when the chosen attack is hit, the target's speed is now reduced by 15 feet until the start of the next turn.
All right. So you slowed down the giant spider, slashing in his leg.
I have to hit it first, so I hit it with my axes.
How much? How much did the 2 hit?
21
Okay.
for one,
Yeah, that's a hit.
and 18 for the other one. Double nines.
All right. So you just hit. How much damage are you doing with these flaming axes? The fire does double damage, by the way.
2 plus 5, 2 plus 3, 5 for one, and 4 for the other, and that's double sixes for the fire. Okay, double 3, 6, so it's 5 plus 4, that's 9. 15. No. Yes.
15. Okay. All right. You do significant damage. The one leg is completely burnt and damaged. The other legs are damaged partially now, too. And that goes for your attack. You did a double axe attack, you said?
Yeah. I think that counts as my double attacks.
Yep. That's 2 swings, pretty much. Okay. Now it is Valnir's turn. After Valnir is something else.
Okay.
He said something else. Oh no, that means something's coming our way. I'm scared of that.
Right.
Everything within a 20-foot radius from the spider back needs to make a dex save.
Is this teammates 2 or
If
teammates
you're
2
in
or
front of the spider, then you should be out of it because I'm doing 20 feet from the spider back. So
All
20
right, well,
feet.
I'm right in front of the spider, and so is Chris Mott.
So then
I
you'll
think
be
all
fine
three of us are
because
right there.
I'm targeting the spider as the end of the radius, not the center.
Okay.
Yep. So it's gonna be 20 feet behind the spider.
All right.
So if you're in front of the spider, you're safe.
Okay. So what is this you're trying to do?
A vitriolic sphere.
And what does that do?
It says point at a location within range, and a glowing 10-foot diameter ball of emerald acid streaks there and explodes in a 20-foot radius sphere. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Dexterity saving throw of what?
Have to succeed 14.
All right. I got a 17 plus 4.
Then you'll be taking half damage.
All right.
That is half of 27 points of acid damage. And 1 point of lightning.
And 1 point of lightning. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So, yeah, you fried it for a moment. It made it fall down to the web, so it's standing before you guys now.
No,
Taking
make
the
another
damage.
dex save.
An 18 plus 4.
Okay. You're taking half of 24, so 12 points of lightning damage plus another 1 point. So 13 points in total of lightning damage.
All right. And that ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Right as you end your guys' turn, a lair action happens. I need everybody to do a dexterity save for me, please. And it's a straight roll for this one.
This is gonna get ugly.
18 plus 4, 22.
Okay.
What if we have advantage on dexterity?
It technically would still count then. It would be your advantage then. Because the straight roll is negative.
13 plus 3, 16.
And
Okay,
it's a save. Check. This is a save or a check?
Dexterity save.
Save, it's an 18 plus 10. 28.
13 plus 3, 16.
All right, I got my dexterity, but there's the plus modifiers 5, and it's a dexterity of 20. Anybody get under 15?
Ooh, thank you. I'm so glad. I'm 1 point away from that. Thank you.
Right.
Oh,
All of you hear a rumble as the gust of wind comes through again. All the ice spikes above you start dropping rapidly and crazily in strange orders, slamming to your left and to your right and jumping around all of you, even the spider. And I got to see if spider's saved or not, too. Ooh, nat 20. He just jumps right back up in the ceiling and just dodges as the spikes drop down around all of you guys. And now back to the top. So first is Mayhem. I look up and see the creature, and I'm going to play a little bit of basketball. As this giant spike is coming down at me, I'm hitting it with a nat 20 plus 12 with the mace to launch it at the spider to try to knock him down. I hit a nat 20, so I hit him. So how much damage? 15 points plus the giant modifier, so 10 more, so 25 points of bludgeoning damage plus fire damage from my weapon. Another 5 points of fire turns to 10 because it's double. All right. You see the giant spider let go from the ceiling and fall and hit the ground, doing fall damage of 19 points of bludgeoning damage, slamming down. As now everybody here has to make another dexterity save, as more things are starting to fall around you because it just shook everything around you for the weight drop.
10 plus 4, 14.
Okay.
and we're rolling for
10 plus 10, 20.
what we're rolling for?
Dexterity save.
19 plus 3, 21.
21. All right, all of us save. And what about the spider? It's 5 plus 4. Nope. The spider didn't get it. The spider just got impaled by 2 ice spikes, doing 21 points of damage apiece, so 42 points. As it's not dead, but it got hurt. As you hear it screech this weird noise, now it tries to flip back over. Mayhem's turn is over now after hitting it and raising his shield back up. It is now Svev's turn. What is Svev going to do? What are you, Dom?
Huh?
It's your turn, Dom.
All right. So where's the spider?
Right in front of you, about 10 feet.
All right. As I am still with this leopard, snow leopard, I'm gonna go in for another attack. Going for another pound.
And it's technically knocked prone, so you have advantage on your attack right now.
All right then. Then I'm gonna go ahead and roll for it. Okay. 14 plus 2,
16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 16 misses. Even with advantage. The one with the orange. That one.
Okay.
All right. So you still got one more attack with your claws.
We're gonna do it again.
You have advantage with your attacks.
All right, come on. Finally. 17 plus 2, 19.
All right. You hit it with an advantage. Just drop 2 armor for being upside down. What are you? How much damage are you doing with these claws? As they're doing slashing damage.
For slashing damage. Okay, let's see. I'm about to roll that now. Okay. And this is for each claw, right?
You know what?
You said for damage is for both claws, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to roll for the first claw. A 5 and a 9, 14 plus 6, that's 20. For the second claw, it is a 3 and a 10, which is 13 plus 6, 19.
Nice. You beat this guy up real bad. This spider is having a problem just from your panther as well, or your leopard. All right, and that will end your turn. Is there anything you say before you end your turn?
And when I got legs and claws, it's me. Yeah.
All right, Grismont, it is now your turn. As the spider is laying knocked prone and just got slapped the hell out of by Spev. The Dark Trooper.
I'm gonna chuff. It's on its back, right? Doing the spider thing. Like,
on its back, 2 of its legs are already damaged severely and pretty much weak.
He said it's spider.
Jumps up into the air, grabs his back, grabs his big old warhammer, and just comes right straight down on top of its head.
All right, roll for attack, and you have advantage. It's not prone. Are you going to first ignite the hammer with any kind of flame or anything with your blood ability, or no?
Sure. I'll have a blood ability, but
it's the blood hunter ability, unless you don't have blood hunter.
Would it be considered a giant?
It is. This creature is a giant spider.
Then I get an extra bonus on.
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
extra bonus.
Hammer.
I get extra D6s when damage is calculated because it was a giant.
All right, so you roll for attack first. See if you hit with it. You have advantage while you're swinging down with this. Roll in acrobatics or athletics first to make sure your jump goes well.
I got a 19 plus 10, 29 for the hammer, the strike.
I see you do this like perfect jump in the air, swinging down with the hammer.
No, that was the hammer. The swing was a dirty 20, 11 plus 9.
Okay, and what is the acrobatics and athletics?
That was it, the dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. Okay, so you make a perfect slam onto this guy. How much damage are you doing?
Blinding light pierces my eyes. The day is nothing but disguise. Light covers
9 points plus the 2 plus 2d6. It's a giant.
darkness controls my actions.
Like it's another 5. Plus, it also gets pushed down into the ice because it gets pushed 10 feet down because of push.
Turn the page on the chapter
I'll
of life.
tell you what happens after that part. But how do you want to do this for taking out the giant spider? As you can see this last bits of health.
Well, I killed it.
Yeah.
As it comes down, you just hear just a big old explosion of blood, guts, and all this good stuff just spread all over the place like a geyser of gore.
As you do that, you slam down.
Puts the hammer on his shoulder and just grins in a big, toothy grin.
As you do that, I need everybody here to do another Constitution save, please.
And I get fully healed because of the damage.
Constitution save. Okay.
Yep, everybody do a Constitution save, and then everybody do a Dexterity save.
3 plus 2, 5.
16 plus 2, 18.
16 plus 3, 19.
All right.
Your dexterity stays at least 28.
Oh, wow.
Anybody that got 18 or under. just got poisoned by this poisonous asthma from the spider's guts.
You say 18 and under?
I'm safe. Which is ironic since I was the one right in front of it.
You are somehow your orkiness of being
So
a
what
mushroom yourself.
So I'm still hit even if I have an 18?
Yep.
Grisma just believed it wouldn't touch him. That's all.
Yeah, Grisma believes it did not. The poison cloud doesn't affect him. Everybody else, though, you all start gasping for airs, and it feels like your lungs are freezing from the inside.
Oh, so what
The
happens
only
if
one
I
that's
have an
taking
18 though? Am I still getting hit?
Yes, you're getting hit too. 18 and down. You have to have it. You have to have
Guess I
a
wasn't so lucky. Oh,
So
man.
what about Valnir?
You will take half damage, Valnir, because your character's has a immunity or it's
So lucky. Everybody else is safe but me.
yeah.
No.
Mayhem's gonna
No.
have a problem.
No, I don't. I
Yeah,
don't
me
have
too.
resistance against poison. No, I don't.
Oh,
Oh no, you're right. I was thinking cold. All right, it's a frozen cold poison that is like hitting your guys' lungs right now. It feels like an antifreeze in your lungs. Every single one of you guys are taking 22 points of poison damage in your lungs right now, and it starts making you 22, and it starts making you cough up blood almost instantly. The only person that's not affected is Grisma, as he's a mushroom.
And I'm pretty sure we don't want him coughing up blood. That'll be another full-size Grisma.
Yeah.
Right, more Grisma. Mayhem fails his constitution save. Mayhem takes double the damage, getting 44 points of damage as he just spits up a bunch of blood, dropping to his knees, reverting back from his werewolf form back into his human form, or his human Goliath form, gasping for air.
Both you and Valnir transform back.
Yeah, we're both messed up real bad. Spev, you revert back into Spev as well from this poison, as now all three of us are reverted back into our normal forms. Grisma standing there, not realizing there's this big floating purple cloud of poison because he can't see purple.
Oh, so that's how come it didn't affect him. He didn't
He can't
see it.
see it. He can't breathe
He
it.
didn't see it.
It doesn't exist to him because he can't see it and he can't breathe it. And his orc logic works that way. Big giant purple aura around, and everybody breathes it in and drops down, coughing and spitting up blood. And he's like, "You guys are bitches. What the hell's going on?"
We're being poisoned, you big oaf.
All right.
Not my fault. You guys are weak.
Wait,
You hear
you
Mayhem.
not see us coughing like blood, you.
And as you're saying that, you're like,
Right? Mayhem trying to gasp for air, trying to point at the spider and point at his mace of fire, and pointing back and forth like as he can't speak. Damn, he fails another Constitution save. Nat 1 again. I take another 29 points of damage now. It's times 2.
Oh god.
58 points. Mayhem is at his last few points of health right now, coughing up blood. As starts seeing everything fade. Everybody else do a Constitution save. Grisma, you're still standing amongst it, but you get advantage unless you can't figure out the
20. Nat 20 plus 2 for me.
Okay. All right. For you, Valnir, you start like not coughing as bad. You still take half damage at first, but it's going to break from there as you're still having the effects in your system. But you're spitting out enough of it though, and getting it out of your system. You're going to be taking 14 points of poison damage. Spev, what is your Constitution save?
For Constitution, it is A 13 plus 2, 15.
All right. And remember, Svev, if you have a nat 1, you are a halfling. You're allowed to re-roll a nat 1.
Oh,
When you do.
wow.
Your halfling and gnomes get those special effects.
All right.
You did succeed at taking half damage, so you're taking 14 points of poison instead. You haven't broken your poison; you're still poisoned. Valinier's breaking his poison. Dark Trooper, need you to do a Constitution save with advantage for you.
Okay. And I got 14.
14. Okay. You failed at this time as you start breathing in enough of it, first laughing, and then whatever biology you are, your lungs actually tighten on you as it gives you 25 points of poisoning damage to your lungs as you spit up some blood and you're like, oh, there is something here. I need everybody here, though, now as it's shifted around to do a dexterity save. It's now a lair action as it's shaking again. Mayhem actually survived this one. Dexterity of a 17 plus 5. He rolls right out of the way of a giant
Am I doing a
spike.
save?
Yeah, it's a save.
A 13 plus 3, 16 for dexterity.
A 13 plus 4, 17.
All right. What'd you get, Thunderbase?
This is another Constitution, you said?
It was a dexterity save for this. It's another lair action now.
A 19 plus 10, 29.
All right. So all of you succeed getting out of the way of the ice spikes dropping. As Mayhem, his ring activates, healing him 6 points of healing. Wow. Okay, so I'm at 26 points. Okay, so I'm alive. Oh, no. Come on.
What do we roll for the ring of for the regeneration ring?
2d6.
Okay.
Didn't you also get the pendant? Oh, no, that only works in combat. Never mind.
It happens only in combat. I
I
healed
only
all the way
got
up.
2 from the ring. I got snake eyes. Only got 2 from it. I am going to swig one of my healing potions and toss one of them to you.
All right, I'm going to reach over, grab it, chug it as my bonus action. All right, and I'm going to give myself 23 points of healing. And I'm going to use my action to grab the scroll of fire, open it up, and use my only scroll of fire to burn the spider. Yes. Okay, so that is 28 points of fire damage, burning up the spider and the smoke. It's going to start clearing up the poison around us. As it clears up, all of us are sitting here. I want everybody to roll a perception check for me unless you have a passive perception of 16 or higher. Anything, if you roll anything else that's higher than that, you can see more. But 16 will show you the basic area, and anything higher will show you mystery stuff.
I got a dirty 20, 15 plus 5.
I have a passive investigation of 18.
If you're
16
investigating.
plus 2. 16 plus 2, 18.
I mean, I could say I'm investigating what's around me.
You can do that. That would be different. But that's fine if you are looking for something that works. So perception is at plus 8 for me with the 14, so 22. I look around.
16.
What? All right, so I look around, as the rest of us do, we see that the smoke clears off and the spider burns crisp as my tome just, the scroll just, I look over going, Lunal's going to kill me for using all of her spells and spare stuff, but we needed it for the mission. As he sits up all messed up, looks over and goes, all right, guys, we need to find a way through this area. As I look over and see a giant frosted door. And with the investigation that Valnir rolled, you can notice the door has a special signia of a unique key that is magical, meaning this door is magically bound. You can't just kick it down or hit it or break it down. But now that means I do another investigation check to see if we find this magical key. I have a 14 plus 2. I got a 16. What did you guys get for your investigations?
2.
Oh. Grisma, you have no idea what you're looking for. You're just kind of kicking ice cubes and rocks and kicking a few more times.
15
just
plus
because.
8, 23.
23? Okay. And what'd you get, Thunderbase, for your second investigation? One was for door, the other one would be for the surrounding area.
The 16 I rolled before, that was for perception. I have a passive investigation of 18.
Okay, so you can use a passive then if you want. But Spev finds before anybody else.
And that 20 for investigation, though.
Okay.
That 20 plus 8, 28.
You find this frosted-looking key by one of the dead creatures that's just laying there. It looks like it's frozen, half drank of blood. Damn it, Llama. I'm going to stick this in a hole. And I'm going to click it. You're not going to part any of my... I will...
I know he did not just
If
say
he's got
that.
enough time to annoy you, he has enough time to play the game.
Damn it, Llama. Roll your roll. I know. Llama appears for a moment, but then disappears again. It just... We all just look over as Spev looks up, picks the key up, and then this guy in a cloak appears and then just disappears. And Spev goes, who the hell?
And somehow the key goes missing.
Oh, don't do that, because then you guys are going to be screwed next week.
Trying to get us in trouble, Grismont.
Behind you.
Trying to get us in trouble, Grismont.
I just think it make it funnier.
Grismont is. But
I just realized I have Dispel Magic.
You do. There's a problem. The door is still going to be naturally sealed and locked. You still need the key to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
At least
But you
Dispel
can
Magic will
use
get
that
rid of the traps.
And use that to make sure for, yes, traps. I was just about to get to.
Mhm.
If there are any traps on there you can dispel just in case to make sure nothing activates. There's also the area around you to be mindful, because there will be traps the further you guys go. So, as we all look,
Dispel Magic to get rid of traps.
okay, you want to do one at a time when you find them, or look for them. You got the one on the door if you're doing that one, but right now you hear behind you where you entered the cave. You see it look like a frozen wall is growing past and solidifying around. And you swear anybody that got over a 16 or that has a natural vision of 16 and up, you see a like frosty looking, like were dragon looking face of a creature, frost and angry with icy horns, white eyes, in this giant reflection, laughing at you, and then disappearing shortly after.
Sounding like Jabba the Hutt.
Or Bowser.
Possibly, or worse, depending. Your
Oh.
imagination will let be. Mayhem looks over, going, "So that's the guy we're dealing with. He can not only, as the stories go, fight well, but he knows magic. Great. I should have brung more gear." As Mayhem looks over, spitting up blood still, "I think maybe we should set up camp for now. If we go any further, I believe he'll be prepared for us. But if he thinks we've stopped, they might send someone to look for us later. So let's keep a person watch while we get a little camp going."
I'd say we should at least try and get through this door first.
Besides, someone
Nick
needs some
looks
grub. Need a grub
You
for a
want to
bit.
open the door and bring in more enemies if they're already there waiting. And you want to unlock the door and bring them in. And he just looks over going, "Well, I mean, if you want to, that's just another fight ready to go." As he spits up blood.
But it's also a door between us and the outside.
If you didn't remember what I just explained, right behind you where there was the outside of the entrance of the exit of the cave, it turned to a giant ice wall, solidifying behind you guys, closing you in, as now there's a door on one side, there's a giant ice wall on the other, and the exit has been closed off by a magical ice wall made from a lair action and a very powerful creature of a high level magic. As you guys are in a room with no enemies, everything's dead in there at this time. There may be a trap or two. If you guys wander around, you may find it. If not, you have your door that you can go through, but it will lead to the next section where there may or may not be creatures ready and waiting, as well as traps. And then it goes further from there. As Mayhem looks back, going, "I'm going to heal first before we do anything." As a little ring every minute or so heals him only a small amount of points, since I gained another 9 points of healing. I'm only at 25% health right now.
I
What are you guys?
thought it regenerates you every 10 minutes.
I have to look at which ring I have. I have a necklace and I have a ring. One does one does the other. Different equipment. And if I use my bloodlust, I got the amulet too, but that's during combat. And then this poison messed up because my character is not immune to poison whatsoever. Poison is really bad for my guy. Yeah, I don't have a. Oh, no, wrong character. Oh, I'm looking at the right one. I'm actually partially immune to poison, so I actually take half damage, but that's funny. But this poison was different. And then for you guys, yep, here's my ring. I get an extra 8 points. Yeah, for me, it's for 1 minute of 10 rounds as well. I gain an extra 3 points as well as damage. I just gotta stay in a rage mode. If I don't stay in rage mode, I have a problem. And there's nothing for me to do a blood curse on right now because everything's dead in the room. So, Mayhem looks over to you guys. So, what do you guys want to do? Die faster, or we want to wait longer? And he's like, as he's doing that, he's starting to build up this magical igloo with this little wand.
There is one thing I have not tested that I have not rolled for yet at all during this entire time.
What is that? Your hands?
My hands.
They didn't show up yet. Now let's see if they get summoned. The worst time.
17 and 12.
So they do summon.
Now let's
As
see.
it looks like one's trying to run away. The other grabs. They appear right as we're like sitting there going, so what do we do? and your hands appear behind your head doing this, like acting like they don't know. Mayhem looks over going, either I'm close to death or I'm seeing Valnir have 4 hands. 2 are which purple. Which Grismont does not see these hands whatsoever. 2 random floating purple. Oh my god, I just realized that.
Oh no.
That just means shenanigans. Shenanigans forever with Grismont with these floating purple hands that are cursed. You got some magic hands. All right, so as everybody else looks over at them and reacts, Grismont's like hearing this but not knowing what they're talking about. So Grismont, you hear they were talking about purple hands, but you're sitting there not knowing where and what they're meaning. As Mayhem opens up his little notebook of spells that Lulu handed him, going, basic spells only, nothing advanced.
Are you wearing anything loose, Grismont?
Don't think I am.
Like a vest or anything?
I had some Mithros coat.
Get a mithril coat on. All right, Mayhem is starting to cast a small spell.
Whatever fabric
you're
wearing starts moving on its own.
You.
Right, Mayhem's the barbarian / blood hunter, and he's using a book that Lunal created for him, which is a basic book of spells that only can be used in dire times. After they're used, the spell burns up in the page, until she makes another temporary book for him. Also, because Lunal doesn't trust him with magic, because she summoned Grismont. So, within the next 10 minutes, you guys see the small swirling like tornado turning into like an igloo. It's about 20 feet wide and about 9 feet tall, almost 10 feet tall. About that touch. But the peak maybe 10, but all around its circumference. And it has a small fireplace that you put in the center. Mayhem looks over going, I can cast 1 protection spell on this that'll last 8 hours. He looks over going, and then it says something about blood and sleep. As Mayhem blinks going, I don't think this is going to end well for me. Anybody got any food? As I look over at the giant crispy spider going, I'm not sure if I want to eat that.
Griswold walks over, grabs the leg, and takes a big chomp on it because apparently I have resistance to poison.
Well, there you go. You take half damage, which would be fine for you anyways. I have half damage too, but I took the nat ones, and the nat ones are what messed me up. I can't believe I rolled for poison 3 times and got 3 nat ones. My guy was just getting wrecked. They build up. What is there anything else you guys want to do as you guys are exploring and looking around before the frozen igloo is created for us to hang out in as we wait and rest for a long rest?
I'm just gonna pull out one of my rations from my bag of holding.
All right. Mayhem's going to use the cloak spell to make it look like we're just a giant ice ball. So if anything walks past, it won't notice us. Mayhem looks over going, I am not supposed to be the magic user.
Henry, I think all you should get like a sickly green color from like just imagining me. You just hear the crunching noises of me just crunching on the spider leg.
Oh yeah, Mayhem's gonna have like a fringe on his face every time he hears you crunch on the spider leg, and as he shakes his head. But at least he knows it's dead because you ripped off a leg and you're eating it.
I yell that it has a tasty, spicy aftertaste as well.
That's probably the poison. So
I am I am also going to cast non-detection on us.
all right. And Sev, what are you gonna do? Um,
Oh, neat. Non-detection is actually a third level cantrip for me. Normally a third level spell, but for me it's a cantrip.
oh, there you go. Tom is muted right now. So,
So what we're doing
there.
again?
Seeing what you're doing for where you're going.
Like we're still fighting with the spider, are we?
Spider's gone now. You guys are now wrapping up. Now getting into a rest mode. No.
Okay, so for Speb, she's basically reaching for her she's reaching for her flask to take a drink of a water, take a sip of water, and then
Okay, that's funny. Good job.
she looks over at the dead spider and take a piece of its leg, sucking the
Right.
vertebrae liquid out of it.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Oh, she was. I'm hungry. Do you have any idea what you have I can get?
We have rations.
Here,
Rations.
yeah.
Eating poison.
If you need food, I can give you a ration. It's better than eating poison.
She looks at this. She looks at the spider leg and just threw it like, yeah, you got a point.
It flies
As she's saying that, you hear her hair crunching like.
Could you crunch any quieter, you big ox?
As Mayhem finishes the spell, as you guys talk and have your discussion, you see the page in his little book burn up and disappear. As he looks over, going, down there, you're gonna make it non-detection, right? I use that spell last note, so it's all gone. So we walk into the no. As we walk into the igloo, I moved some snow and everything else up, and then ice up to where the door is to seal it, and start a small fire in there to keep it warm.
As I'm walking back, you guys, Grisma finishes the fire leg, throws it over his shoulder, and you hear Homer Simpson style Betch, which is all of his lips just go wiggly.
Ew. All right, and as you do that, and you all get in. We all lay down our knapsacks and everything to get ready for a rest. Take a long rest. Each one of us take our turns. Oh, don't pick that one up. I'll find it.
Since I'll be the last one in to do the non-detection, I'll be the first watch.
All right, where'd it go? Give me it first. All right, so you do that. We all sit. Everybody can do and set for a. We're gonna do only a short rest first. We'll see if this goes to a full long rest by next week when we all wake up, depending on if there is a issue or someone finds a monster.
So we're doing a long rest.
It's gonna be a short rest first. We'll see if it becomes a long rest. See if it becomes a long rest by next week. So on that note, we're gonna cut it off at around a 2-hour mark tonight for Rolling to Die. I'm getting closer and closer to the studio being done, and hopefully we'll have everything more professional and more epic. As you got some of the 3D characters out and some new ones, but it's gonna take a minute.
Yippee! Sounds exciting.
Right, because next week we got some movie shoots, but everybody takes their rest. Everybody goes to sleep and takes their turns. Valnir's last for it, and then it shifts around to the next person and such. And that was it for episode 161 for part 1 of Blizzard Horror. And we're going to go to part 2 next week for episode 162 for the Blizzard Horror part 2 of will we be able to face off or get further to fighting this monster that is ruining these towns that are all within this frozen lake. And remember, it was a CEO, Chaotic Era Odyssey. The world is chaotic. It is a new era, and it is our Odyssey. We also have our Gray Mercenary Knights, the GMK, where we do our combat performances, our acting and voice acting, as well as our stunt choreography and fight coordinations, and do stunt work and movie acting. We also do D&D and connections through all that. We all hang out and be buddies throughout our Discord. On that note, have everybody else do their promotions. So Trooper, and then go down from there.
Tune in on Wednesday at 9 p.m. at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Chaotic Mind podcast. Be there, be square.
Sage Intelligent.
So, as we roll in our new week, we are officially I'm going to announce that our illustrations we are bringing up will be May, which will be the week of May, which is the May 3rd, which will be our next week on Wednesday for CEO, our podcast day. So we got a surprise for you for that Sunday, the 10th. Don't miss it.
All right. Remember, this is Rolling to Die. And Thunderbase, anything you want to promote for before we end this? All right.
Be sure to check out the new music video on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook for I Must Overcome.
It was a good music video.
New
I
music
like
video out now.
All right, remember, this is Rolling to Die every Sunday at 6 p.m. till around 8 or 9, depending on the story and depending on what we're able to do. And we will see you guys all next week on Rolling to Die. Hit it, DJ.
It's a screen fireball.
And good night, everybody.